All right. So I have not gone through my profile yet to see like what my power level is. And I'm real nervous because if it's below like 500,000 after almost 6 years, I'm gonna be real upset. And I saw Truth was like 2 million or something like. But like, if mine is under 500K, I'm gonna feel like I've failed myself. And so this is to be taken very seriously. I'm very excited for this. I'm very nervous about this. But what did Kobe say or something like? He was like, if you're nervous, that means you didn't prepare enough. Let's see how much I prepared. My power level is, of course, it's almost 10K under 500 or under 500,000, right? You can't make this up. Whatever. Okay, so you want to know why I'm cool with this? Because I can make up for this tonight. Literally, I'm sure I can make up. I can, put orbs into a lot of units. I'm sure I can compensate for this right now. So I guess that's fine. This is not the worst. Mine was 104,000. How long have you been playing? Because I can't. It's so up and down, right? Like it really is based on how much you've invested in the Dokkan. I just felt like, you know, wow. I just thought I'd be well over 500. Also, I have 200 titles. So let's see. But yeah, how long have you been playing, Bob? I just am surprised at mine. I thought I was better off than that. 6 years, bro. 6 years. Five and a half, basically, or whatever. But still, you get my point. Oh, let me see Bardock's. Maybe I'll like Bardock's. Oh, okay. It's just their name. How do I get this? Oh, up to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Uh, Frieza, Glacial, Prestige. Also, I gotta do Trunks' EZA. Oh wow, but I stopped. You played for about 5 years, but you took about a 2 year break. Okay. But yeah, I gotta get over 500,000 over the case of this weekend. I can't waste any. It's bothering me. It's making my skin itch, bro. I don't know how you feel about yours, but I feel like mine is. I see Truth at like what 2 million or something crazy, and then Tune was like right under 2 million or something like that. I gotta get better with mine. So Destined Rival. These names are terrible. I'm not really going for these. I guess I'll set this one for now, but I'm not going for these. There's got to be something better. Unknown Saint. Is there like a hit one, like or like King of something? I don't know. Top Cells Perfect Form. Signs of Invasion. Taxing Endeavor. Arise Saiyan Prince is low key kind of fire. That might be fire. Dreaded Ginyu Force. Assault of the Saiyans. Arise Saiyan Prince is definitely the one I'm feeling right now. I thought mine was gonna be a little higher. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I'm talking crazy. I'm surprised. Imagine if it had like how many logins or not logins, how many like hours you had on Dokkan logged in. That'd be insane. My favorite unit. Who's my favorite unit in Dokkan? Okay. My favorite unit. My favorite unit. It's got to be a TUR. Listen, I love LRs, but it's got to be a TUR. It's probably like an old TUR. Although mine's gonna be a little higher, it's because I don't link level often. Yeah, I just got into like constantly link leveling every day, like about somewhere around a year ago. And even then, I wasn't doing it every single day. But like when I started doing it constantly, probably about 7, 8 months ago, sometime around the anniversary, because I know when the download celebration came, I made it a goal to have Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza link level 10s, and then I ended up pulling Exchange Vegeta too. So he was link level 10s within like a couple weeks. I was really into it. And since then, I basically use all my boost, or like I just do 3 or 4 runs a day on 23-8, 710, 8, 9, whatever stage you want to say. So yeah, I feel you, man. Link leveling is it's the most double-edged mechanic in Dokkan. It's the worst, man, but it's also so useful. It is my favorite unit, man. I maybe it's Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, huh? This might be. Yeah, I wouldn't. I guess this is fine. Does it show how good he is? Oh, I was about to say. I have 606 Dokkan Awakened characters I've cleared. Oh, it does tell you how many stages you've cleared. Really? After all these years? Oh, not necessarily how many runs you've done, but how many stages you've cleared. How specific is that? Does that mean because nowadays it's like if you do it on super, that covers Z hard too, right? Does that count for two or does that count for one? I'm assuming that counts for one. Like the difficulties don't matter, but the number of stages. Because I've cleared every Dokkan event except like maybe three or four, and that's just the newer ones I haven't felt like beating yet, right? Like for example, I wasn't gonna do AGL Trunkses because I didn't pull Trunks, but I ended up pulling them, so obviously I got that one done. But that's just like I'm just telling you how that works for me. So I've obviously beaten all of Quest mode. I've beaten every EZA except Trunkses so far. Huh. I wonder how specific that is. And then 276 level 10 links. That is beyond higher than I thought it would be. If you asked me, bro, no cap, if you asked me, I would have said like 120, like for real. I wish I could, but I work full time as a manager at Chipotle, so I'm always work. Hey, bro, the bread is way more important than Dokkan. Don't even trust me. Power level ain't worth. Trust me, man. Have bigger dreams. As long as you're prioritizing real life, that's what matters. I feel you, bro. I be putting in hours too, man. So, all right, now let's do Trunks' EZA. Let's see. He is weak to legendary power and space traveling. Oh yeah, this is a cakewalk. This is a cakewalk. Say less. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's do this one. Space traveling warriors. There we go. So Cooler's transformation boost in space or transformation boost in terrifying conquerors, obviously, right? So we should be able to field a pretty good team. Transformation boost and terrifying conqueror. I'll throw Jace on there for the support. And I guess I'm gonna throw third form Frieza on there just to. I mean, yeah, that's fine, right? Full power Frieza should be rocking this man until we're who knows. Oh wow, a rainbow! I didn't even know I had this friend. I must have just asked for his friend request. I do not remember having this man. Yeah, I don't have Bojack either. It makes me sick, but it is what it is. Yeah, this will be fun. So for now, we're just gonna rock with this team. I'm sure it's an LREZA, so it'll get hard somewhere around state. Let me turn my brightness up. It'll get difficult somewhere around stage 4 or 5, right? I mean, it won't be difficult for me, but just you'll feel the increase in difficulty. This shouldn't be a hard stage at all. Especially, this is exactly what I wanted. When these two start out together, there's no reason I should lose that fight. There's no reason. 6 million. Yeah, this is gonna be easy for now at least. Now, as you guys know, if you ever watch my EZA streams, all I do is complain about the fact that I have to do the stage 30 times. Now we're doing this one 10 times, and I love this format for the EZAs because it's so much quicker. You feel the difficulty increases. It's not gradual. It's more of a ramp up, right? So I'm why, bro. I hate when it's doing like the tutorial thing. It didn't do it right there, but I'm used to seeing when it's loading and it'll tell me like, oh, by the way, if you do, if you're on the map and you see a target node, just know it can do damage to you. Like stuff like that is so annoying, dog. It didn't do it like right there, but just in general. I've been playing this game too long for you to be telling me stuff like that. I can't stand it, man. It still does it every time I do like quest mode for my daily link levels. It's so weird. And then this guy is still a top. I mean, is he a top five free to play unit? He full power or first form Frieza has to be, right? I mean, easy. This is easy. He does have double support, but he doesn't even have a lot of those Frieza links active, right? His defense can be a bit annoying. It can be annoying if he's not fighting a physical enemy or if he doesn't double super. But I really like first form. I think he's somewhere in that range. I mean, who knows? This is also going to be what's the difference maker. His his ability to do this every single fight, at least when we need it, cake. It makes it so easy. It should be a cakewalk because your space traveling team is almost link level 10s. Okay, cool. All right, bet. Like when people tell me that it's an easy run, that's when I'm good. I don't even get nervous. But he's not crazy anymore. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I see why you say that. He so it's like he can hit still like these 7, 8, maybe 9 million attack stats, but I do understand that he's not the craziest defensively. He's very key sufficient though. He's aged so well in that regard. Just super class enemy, and then first or third. The third turn is the real difference maker. The third turn or third slot, excuse me, the third slot mechanic for his key and all that extra stuff. It makes it so much easier to use him. But yeah, who are the best free to play units? I'd say obviously, that Gohan, Trunks, and Goten unit that just dropped. I'm gonna put full power Frieza. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in that second slot. Hopefully he double supers. Where are my thoughts at? Oh yeah, best free to play units. Go with the hybrid trio. I thought there was a chance that Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. would have their EZA announced. I didn't think they were getting an EZA during the 7 year anniversary, but I thought they were gonna say, a lot of the times in the anniversary they'll say like, "Oh, for the near future, just know heads up, we expect or we're gonna give you guys this, so make sure you have your eyes like ready or your accounts ready for this," right? I thought they were gonna do something like that as an announcement for the hybrids. I did not think they were gonna get an EZA now. Now, maybe they'll get it during Saiyan Day. Who knows? Who knows? Because they're not that good. They're not as good as obviously the hybrids. But well, they are hybrid. I meant the tech hybrids, right? So it remains to be seen for them. I should put STR Turles on this. Brother, that is probably my most wanted yellow coin LR. Right, even now, I can't get the man. Like, it kills me inside. But Turles is not in my possession. But yeah, so Roshi, the tech hybrids. Who? Why am I blanking? Oh, Yarjak Goku is crazy still. I mean, he can really surprise you, but I don't know that I'd say he's a top five. It depends, right? It depends on how you want to look at it. Free to play units. Let me see. Pull up Legendary Power Link. Free to play units. Free to play units. I'm trying to pull up the wiki right now. It's moving a little slow on the kid. There we go. And I click an ad. Of course I do. Let me get rid of these other links. I'm a goofy. I was looking for the wiki, or I was trying to pull up the wiki and it was lagging, and that's because I have like 7 wiki tabs open. I was looking at Dokkan stuff earlier. Oh yeah, I'm goofy. Physical Kaioken Goku. Yeah. Just buy them with coins. I only have 400 coins. I've never bought a yellow coin LR. I don't summon on yellow coin banners often. I hate them. They're usually, bro, they're never worth it, right? Or at least they're rarely worth it. So for me personally, I save all my red coin LR for Dokkan Fest LRs, but I don't summon on legendary banners. Any LR, summonable LR I have in my box, that's a yellow coin, I pulled them straight up. New Year's banner or like, random YOLOs, stuff like that, ticket banners, stuff like that. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so what we named four free to play units that are like real elite. I'm not putting that AGL Trunks that just got his EZA on global on that list because I'm not impressed with him. I, I saw his numbers when he first came out on JP, and I'm like, he's real specific, isn't he? I don't really like the way he's built, so I don't want to name him. Oh yeah, LR Ginyu Force. They just got their EZA. The LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. They're all those units I named so far are like top 10 free to play units. VPan is still a top 10 free to play unit. I will say that with my whole chest. VPan's like that. Freaking love VPan. She's my favorite free to play LR for sure. I never fail with VPan on mine. It feels like she just makes my team so much more invincible, you know? Her active skill is still one of the best active skills in the game because it's so simple, right? So easy to get. And I guess that's all of them for the ones I can find off rip. The LR androids, of course. Yeah, yeah. So you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. I was just chatting. Turles is the one you pull like every time you do a multi. He's at 90%. Must be nice, man. Yo, what's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope y'all are doing all right. You guys know late night streams. There's no other time to do a Dokkan stream, man. So here we are. Oh, okay. Trunks is getting significantly more tanky. The Frieza did not do as much damage as I thought he would. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing all right. Hey, I'm thinking about changing the team up so I'll just have two full power freezes. That way, whatever rotation lines up to where I can do his active skill, I'll always have an AGL Frieza around. Whatever. I mean, I guess it's not that serious, right? 7 point. See, these are the turns I'm talking about. Like 7.7 mil. He's still crazy. That wasn't even that difficult to get. Like it's so simple for him. Any predictions for Saiyan Day? I like that one. Saiyan Day, I believe, will be a Dragon Fist Goku. I say that almost every time and it starts to line up, but I really think it can be a Saiyan Day Goku. If it's not a Saiyan Day Goku or Saiyan Day Goku, Dragon Fist Goku, not a Dragon Fist Goku. Man, it's weird because we just got. Let me set this rotation first. I'm gonna put Frieza first. Wow, the orbs, man. Okay, Frieza was super. Well, I forgot where my thoughts were even at. But yeah, if it's not a Dragon Fist Goku with like new animations and stuff like that, I really have no idea, man. I don't. My computer is moving so slow. Bro, it's never lagging like this. I mean, I'm looking through it right now. I don't see any options for units that need new animations. That's what I usually prioritize, right? Whenever people ask me stuff where it's like Saiyan Day or like a download celebration, I always think units that need new animations, and I don't see too many. I mean, Hefla, Broly, Namek Goku. People always say a God Goku. You think it's Majin Vegeta? Oh, I'd be all for that. I'd be all for that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as big a Majin Vegeta fan in Dokkan. I feel like they usually mess him up in Dokkan, as most people are. People always say, "Oh, bring a new Majin Vegeta." They just fold him. Like he's always so weird, right? However, I'd be all for a TUR of straight up Majin Vegeta. I would be. Or Turles. Bro, if it's a Turles, don't get me lit, man. If it's a Turles, dog, I might lose it. I might lose it. But what animations would you even give a new Turles? Really? He starts off with a super. How much are you doing now? 245. We're fine. We're fine. It could also be a Resurrection Blue. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, this is what hit me, right? So I was looking at Legends and I was playing Legends like consistently for like 2 months ish straight, like somewhat like that. And then I've been not logging in. However, I noticed that obviously they're doing like the Resurrection F Goku and Vegeta. Bro, it could be. That would be a nice little duo card. That would be a fire duo card. I can't lie. They could bring, even if it's just Vegeta, they could do that. They could do just Goku. It doesn't matter. That'd be a dope one. Because they need new animations terribly bad, right? Shoot, new animations. When's the last time? I mean, I guess the closest we've gotten to them having elite animations is the physical blue Goku and the tech blue Vegeta. That's not really hitting, bro. That's not really. I like those animations. The tech blue Vegeta isn't even an animation from his fight with Frieza. It's from Heroes. Like, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, you can get creative with stuff like that, but that Kamehameha Goku does in his physical animation would be really fitting. It would be really fitting. It's about that time. It's weird to know Dokkan, there was a time when Super was up and Dragon Ball was constantly releasing new stuff, and that was around when Resurrection F came out. And that was really what started to get Dokkan a lot of the sales, right? For its beginning phases, I guess you could say. Resurrection F content. And then it started to be like Dragon Ball Super content. But yet, it's still like insane to think they've never had great animations. No Golden Frieza has ever had from that fight has ever had elite animations. No Goku, no Vegeta, no Gohan, no Piccolo. I mean, they could always do Tagoma, like turning into Ginyu if they want to be funny, right? Like stuff like that is weird to think about Dokkan's timeline and how they look at the game and how they go about the schedules. Very odd, very odd. I mean, it took 7 years to get an LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. 7 years. I want a Turles, an LR Turles. Yes, LR Turles needs insane amounts of help, man. I was hoping this Ginyu celebration would be Turles' awakening. I have a thumbnail ready for his announcement and all that. However, they did the raid thing, like this massive EZA, which is cool, right? It's cool. Maybe I'll do a stream seeing how far I could go in it. But I really wanted Turles' EZA. I did. I did. I wanted it badly. They didn't give it to us. It's fine. I wanted Turles easy so bad. I have a thumbnail ready for Turles' EZA and a thumbnail for STR Namek Goku's EZA. And neither of them came out for the celebration. And that's when I just made them like a week ago. I thought I was going to be my ace in the hole. Saved myself like 10 minutes of making thumbnails for myself. And here we are with neither one of them going to be useful for at least another little while, right? Yeah, I'm thinking, man. What else can we? So what do we have on the table so far? Turles, Dragon Fist Goku, Resurrection F Goku, and or Vegeta. Oh wow, Frieza is taking a lot. I didn't think he'd be taking damage. Wow. All right, Bojack he's getting cracked a little bit there. Frieza can't get his active. Whatever. Let's do this. We should be out of here. LR Namek Goku and transforms into Super Saiyan Goku with better animations. You want to? I think the STR Namek Goku's animations are still really, really good. I don't have any issues with them. I mean, they're not, LR Ins Namek Goku animations, but I still think they're really good. I think they've aged extremely well, extremely slowly for that matter. But I guess, I mean, I'm all for it, right? But that STR Spirit Bomb Goku, like in his base form, that Spirit Bomb he does on Namek, like with the Namekian background and all that, the water before, you know, Namek was on fire, is still one of my favorite animations in the game. I never get tired of seeing it. It's just the fact that, he's only doing like a 1.4 million attack stat, so I hate that. But I really like that guy. His animation package, I mean. Terrifying Conquerors. Yeah, I guess it's all the same, right? Alright, that's fine. Get you that. Turles. See, okay, let's talk about something I see in the community a lot whenever we bring up, well, whenever somebody brings up Turles, is this weird narrative that Turles's key is an issue. This rotation is not a good situation for that, right? Obviously, he doesn't even have, the right support. Like, Inch Frieza is not supporting him. However, even though Turles needs his 24 key, he's not like Super 17 6 months ago. Super 17 6 months ago had a key problem. He could not constantly get 18 key. Turles doesn't have that issue when he has support. You get to look, he's 2 key away right now. You get Turles 2 or 3 key support and he's fine. You get Turles prepared for battle and he's fine. I don't really like that narrative on Turles. Now Turles is a whole different level when he has 24 key, but he doesn't need, like, you get Turles 20 key and you still feel his damage, right? Just, Hitman's thoughts. Hitman's thoughts part 84. What about a new Super Vegito that starts out as a Super Saiyan? I wonder what type he would be. Would it be time for him to be Tech? Would he be AGL again? What type would he be? I'm all for it, man. I'm Now that would be, while I don't have an issue with this, that would be the first time they do a fusion unit for Saiyan Day, because they're finicky about giving them pure Saiyans. So that would be the first time we see that. However, if they do it, bro, that's lit. And I'm not even a huge, you know, I'm a Gogeta type of man, right? But I'm all for Super Vegito. Now, if it's Vegito Blue, I'm not a huge Vegito Blue fan. I'm a Super Vegito fan out of those forms of Vegito because I think his personality in Z was just hilarious as a kid. Like, I love that. But yeah, if they do that, I'm all for it, man. I am. And his active skill, whatever key issues people swear he has, his active skill can fix that 2 times. Earliest, if he's still not the only one, he's one of the 2 or 3 units in the game that can do their active skill multiple times. Can we talk about this? Like, I think Turles is so underrated, bro. I love Turles, man. I can't wait till I get this man. I can't wait. 4.7 mil, he's type effective against anybody, by the way. I just want to talk about it. Just talk about it. So with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Buu coming next, who do you want more? Buu. Definitely Buu. Now Goku is probably gonna be better for most people's boxes just because Saiyan Goku, right? Multiple forms, so he's on all those extra categories. However, I'm big on Majin Power. Majin Power is one of my favorite teams now. Damn, we're already on stage 10, bro. It's been like 20 minutes. This is why I like these EZAs way more. This is the 10 stage EZAs, right? But yeah, I definitely. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Il Vegito. We don't talk about that guy over on this side, right? But but I'm gonna start an argument. Y'all gonna get into it. But my thoughts. Where was I? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Majin Power is one of my favorite teams in the game, so it's definitely STR Boo. I saw a turn where Kid Buu he builds up as he does attacks, right? He started off with like a 5 million attack stat. Then he did an additional super and he jumped to like I think it was like 6.1 or something like that. Then he did another super and he jumped to like 6.9. Like Kid Buu was going ballistic, bro. Kid Buu's insane. But people love the physical Goku, and I understand why. But to act like Kid Buu got shafted or something is very odd to me. I can't really hear you out if, even though I haven't heard people say that. I'm just saying, like, for the sake of the conversation. So full power Frieza can eat this super attack. He should be fine. I want him to double super for sure, so I'm not really gonna waste any time. We'll eat the damage. We'll be all right. And then Jace. Am I the only one who's not gonna summon into the anniversary? Yes, bro. Yes. You want to know why I say yes for sure? Because whatever content we get for the Dragon Ball Super movie, I promise you, people are gonna summon, and that includes you, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna summon. If it's Super Saiyan Blue Gohan, you're gonna summon, bro. I'm telling. If it's like, I don't know, Piccolo and he's a banner unit with that new form of his, I hope I'm not spoiling. I'm gonna keep the spoilers to a minimum. But because I know there's certain people they don't like to look at trailers or anything like that before certain movies come out. But if it's anything like that, and he's like the best banner unit in the game, or like he's a free to play LR or something like that, I'm well, I guess that wouldn't require you to summon, right? But the hype would be at an apex, guys. It wouldn't be more hype than the 4 year or the 7 year anniversary, but it would be very exciting, right? So we'll see how the year plays out. That doesn't even correspond to Goku Day necessarily. That doesn't line up with Saiyan Day. We still don't know what's gonna happen with Saiyan Day exactly. We just know Evolution Blue is gonna get his awakening, which he's one of. Oh, I forgot. I was looking at my profile. Right, this is the first time I had looked at my power level at the start of this stream. My power level is right below 500k. That kind of bothers me. I was telling Bob I want to get it up so I can like feel like I accomplished something in the past 6 years of playing this damn game. But Evolution Blue, like it was asking me to list my favorite unit in the game, and I put Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I might not move Gogeta. Where is he? Damn, why is it not letting me click? Bro, are my fingers like stubby? Do I? Oh, I was about to say. But I might put Evolution Blue because Evolution Blue was one of my favorite TURs for a long time, for a very long time. He's rainbowed and everything. I might just put him. You see, I've been working on his Linc levels. I'm proud of myself because he was only like ones and twos when I started this, and this was like a month ago, 3 weeks. Whenever we found out he was getting an awakening, so I just got this is the first Linc level 10 I've gotten on him, and that was yesterday, just to show you how annoying Linc leveling is for the kid. Right? Did we beat the stage? Is Trunks ready to easy? I didn't even look. I'm assuming we beat it, but I didn't even look. Okay, let's get into it. I guess we'll do a showcase on Trunks. I pulled AGL Trunks. I'm very hype about that. So having him in my box, I can, showcase this Trunks right here on different teams and different setups, all that type of stuff. All right, let's get into it. Give him his 5 Kais and be on our way. Perfect. I'm just happy for another Kid Buu. Word, bro. Word. I'm a certified hater of Vegito because bro always be dodging. Oh, you get shafted by Vegetos. That's why. Same day is probably gonna be a Super Bowl, a Dragon Ball Super Broly. Oh, if it's a Wrathful Broly, that might end up being one of my favorite Dokkan Fest. TURs, because AGL Wrathful Broly is also in like my top, 20 units ever, like my favorite. When he came out and he got his EZA, I pulled 2 dupes of him, and he was doing like 3 million attack stats. Back when 3 million attack stats were crazy, right? We're still like borderline insane. And he was doing them, and he fell off quickly because he's so needy, right? For that EZA, she got it too soon, so he aged out fast. Wow, these guys are on their way to getting an easy A. This guy, I need to link level him, don't I? Oh, that's so bad. And then I have Vegeta Rainbowed. Where is he? There you go. It's so annoying. All right, whatever. But yeah, I'll get around to link leveling them. I got all my decks, stuff like that set, right? This section 5 is where I keep all the units I'm gonna link level depending on how fast I need to get it done. Like you see the Dragon Ball Fusions units. See, like this is just a random team I had. This is another random team. This is the one I always use my boost on, or like this will be the one I take on the Roshi stage up with, stuff like that. Just to make sure I'm prepped. This is my 7-year prep team. I'm telling y'all, I'll be on it. I just link leveling is so annoying, right? So it takes mad long to get around to certain teams. Okay, let's see what Trunks can do. I guess we'll go into Infinite Dragon Ball history. Yeah, you're right. We'll actually probably get a 200% lead. Yeah. Oh, you want to know something? If it is Dragon Ball Super Broly, he could do like Pure Saiyan and I don't know. Let me see. Wrathful Broly. In theory, if it's just a Wrathful Broly, he could be. He's on way less teams than I thought. Damn. That's not a good look. Maybe it should be a Super Saiyan Broly. Way less teams than I thought. Alright, 8 is fine, I guess. A new Broly could be movie bosses and no. I lied. Don't do movie bosses. I'm tired of movie boss leaders. We're good for now. We're good. He could be exploding rage and full power. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just chatting. And then give 30% to like rapid growth or movie bosses or pure Saiyan, super Saiyan. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But knowing how they are, they'll probably introduce a new lead with him for Global and JP. Remains to be seen. So we're showcasing Trunks. Let's do this. Entrusted Will. Entrusted Will. I haven't memorized where it is yet. Entrusted Will. There we go. AGL Trunks. Physical Future Gohan. Physical Trunks. I like bringing him because he's very helpful. I'll bring you just for the sake of bringing you. And then Int's Future Gohan. We should be fine. Should we be fine? The supports on this team, it's so annoying. I feel like there's not a great support unit on a lot of categories in the game, and as they introduce newer categories, it becomes more and more true. Like, look at this. The universal support would be Garlic Jr., but he's only for extreme class, right? Now, what I need is the STR Broly movie Trunks that came out almost a year ago, since we're talking about Saiyan Day. I need him. Does that work for everybody? Is that the move? He's not on Connected Hope? He's not. Okay. But he is on Bond. Bond. Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. And I'll bring this support memory because it'll help out the Trunks a lot. Let's see what Trunks can do. I might throw in a couple of multis on the banner if that's the case. Yeah, if it's for the Dragon Ball superhero movie or whatever comes out for Saiyan Day. So Saiyan Day is only 8 days away, by the way. I didn't even realize that. I'm only looking at my calendar right now. Saiyan Day is 8 days away. Crazy. I need AGL Trunks so bad, bro. I was gonna skip his banner. Because I'm real big. I always tell people, bro, skip the banner. It's usually not worth it. Dog. I did that last one, that one that guarantees you a featured unit, and I pulled Trunks, and that's the first time I've ever gotten a Zeno or not a Zeno, a Goku Black Rift. I don't think I've gotten a Zeno animation either, but that was definitely the first time I got a Goku Black Rift. I was so lit. Like, if you went and saw my short that I did the other day for YouTube, The excitement in my voice, I could hear it when I was playing it back. I was so excited. I don't want to summon though, because that banner is trash. Yes, don't summon. Like, I know I just said what I said, but please don't summon. The banner is terrible. It truly is terrible. Okay, that's fine. 140k defense. So Trunks will not be at his best offensively for a lot of this event because he gets 3 key and 50% when he's attacking an extreme class enemy. He still has a high chance to perform a crit, even though it should have been up to great chance to perform a hit, crit, and then 5 key and crit when there's a wicked bloodline enemy. It's so stupid. It should have been transformation boost. Is he that dependent on? Oh, I was about to say, why did he? Oh, shocking speed gives 5% defense, or at least at level 10 it does. That, yeah, we're fine. But yeah, that banner is terrible. 2.1 million. I need to get to Linc leveling him very badly. He's so good, but I gotta Linc level him. He's on so many teams too, bro. I can't wait. 2.9 million. That's not hitting, bro. That's not hitting, bro. We all know that's not hitting. So, you're setting the bar pretty low right now. You're not hitting the bar at all, brother. I just want LeBron. I just want the LeBron James of Saiyan, so you don't have to worry about a new unit. Bro, I thought that was Super Vegeta. Come to find out, he was just setting the precedent for new units, right? And Super Vegeta comes out, Kefla didn't necessarily match him. And then we got like God Trunks and bro, it got crazy for TURs after Super Vegeta came out. The LeBron James of Saiyans. Attack Ultimate Gohan. What? What did I? You're saying because I left him off the team? He doesn't fit on. He doesn't fit on Bond. He doesn't have Bond of Master and Disciple. Yeah, he's not on. He's not on Bond. I don't know. Why'd you say Tech Ultimate Gohan? What about him? Wow, he's not looking too good for Key either. Okay, okay. So for AGL Trunks, my issue with him was getting him Key. I said that multiple times in my videos, but now that Physical Trunks has his EZA, he's much more. By the way, my Trunks has a level 6 crit. I gave him a level 2 and then a level 4. This LR Trunks, I'm hoping he'll look a lot better once we get constant support around, but I don't know who that support's gonna be because I was just telling you guys I don't really love the way this team is built without these support units. I'm about to do a multi on that Trunks banner. You're medium dolphin, so you must get them. You gotta get Trunks somehow, man. Be careful, bro. Those banners. Remember, Saiyan Day is only a couple days. It's a week away, basically. Oh, at least. So Saiyan Day, we'll know what Saiyan Day units are about what 4 or 5 days from now. Like I feel like Air Dokkan usually. I don't want to say the word leaks because Dokkan is not a leaker. Remember, he's not a leaker. He hates that term. But he will tweet out something that indicates who the unit is. So if he tweets out like a Resurrection F Blue Goku, it's gonna be a Blue Goku. So we'll find out what that unit is probably in less than 5 days. How about that? I'll give you a certified time frame. Less than 5 days, I expect Air Dokkan to tweet something. I really, we're just having fun in here, I guess. So don't worry about it. 200k defense. Now we know 200k defense nowadays is the bar, right? So I don't want to overrate that. He is gonna keep going though. So let's see. Let's see how crazy he can get. What's your attack stat? 2.1, bro. 2.1, man. Listen, I know Super Saiyan's not active. He doesn't have Shattering the Limit. Legendary powers, or he doesn't have Fierce Battle, I mean. Legendary power isn't active. I get it, but come on, dog. Come on. It seems like this AGL Trunks is out damaging him. Yeah, when he has those turns, he's definitely out damaging you. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I was hoping it would happen too, just to prove my point. Now, all good. I was just talking about the Super Saiyan Gohan. Oh yeah, I don't have high school Gohan either, bro. That's one of my biggest regrets. That tournament is around when I really stopped playing world tournaments. Like I'll do a couple runs maybe, but I mean taking it seriously is around when high school Gohan came out on global, and I chose to skip it, man. I regret that to this day. To this day, any unit that has the potential he has from now on, I'm gonna farm him. Like, listen, there's this STR baby. Let me see him. Let me pull up his name. That's coming out for global in a couple of days for this world tournament. I'm not farming him crazy. Like, if I get a copy from the 23 million, then cool. But I'm not farming a youth baby. It's not happening. Like, for the purpose of getting him. I suppose we should just transform right here. Because, yo, this Trunks is... His key is annoying. His key is definitely annoying right now. Not the AGL one, the LR. Alright, whatever. Keep him for another couple turns. Oh, that was a Oh, no, that's fine, because then we can get Future Gohan's revival. How much? 146 is a lot, bro. We'll be alright. But yeah, this STR baby, his art is actually pretty fire, and he's on a lot of categories. Inhuman Deeds, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Revenge, Space Traveling Warriors, GT Bosses. But dog, come on. GT baby, bro? Like, is that really the moves? I don't know that it is. He's below a 2 million attack stat. He is a summonable LR EZA. Oh man, this is not okay. Do with that info what you will. I don't care if he's only at 14. That's not okay. Does he have his revival ability? He can't revive. Oh, I'm a douche. I didn't. He has to exchange first. I'm a goof. I'm a goof. All right, let's get into it. Gohan's hair when he's in the future state is so fire, bruh. It's so fire. Okay, there we go. So future Gohan, we're gonna keep you 4 links, 4 links. Whatever, we'll do this. I do not think Gohan would kill Gohan. However, if Gohan doesn't kill Gohan, then Gohan might kill Gohan. And then on another turn, or right here, for all we know, Gohan will kill Gohan. But remains to be seen. I'm not going to give Gohan any like Dokkan attack nodes. Let's see how much damage he does to Gohan. Oh, wow. He actually did a lot of damage. I shouldn't have said that. A 6 mil attack stat. I'm fine with that. Oh, wow. He's going to kill him. Oh, say less. Perfect. 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 I'm surprised they actually added one arm. Yes, bro. I never thought Dokkan was going to do it. I did not. All facts, bro. I thought they were going to keep him with two. People always say I wanted 2-arm Gohan. I like this for Dokkan because I think it means they'll be slightly more mature from now on. If they, like, they try to stay away from the super gritty stuff. Another indication that they were going to be more mature is when Tech Gogeta came out, because their animations are really, like, they're bloodied up. Their art is bloodied up, right? Stuff like that. I feel like that's indicative. That Dokkan, they're not going to be as scared of being, little cutting edge, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was extremely surprised Gohan only had one arm. All right, here we go. This is Rainbow Gohan, Link level 4s or 5s. You guys know his defense is not indicative of how great of a tank he is. So Gohan, let me just remind myself of his passive. Attack 258, launches an additional super with 8 or more key spheres. Foresees when HP is 58% or less. We don't have that. He already revived. He's giving himself another 5 key, the defense, the damage reduction. Let's go. So we can't get the orbs for his additional super. He's at 23 key already? Yo, I know he gives himself mad key, but it just caught me off guard to see it, right? So he's gonna stay without the support. He's gonna stay right around that 6 mil mark. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. He's gonna take nothing. There's no way he takes more than 10k. Look, 40? Really? Ah, I was hyping you up, bro. You folding on me. If he had 2 arms, he would have taken less than 10k. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me. Could have guarded it. I'm wrong for that. I love future Gohan, man. He knows. He knows. Okay, so I don't know when I'm gonna transform with this Trunks. I don't. Is Whis next? I think Whis is whatever. Let's do it now, man. If I'm gonna be this back and forth about it, I might as well do it now. Prediction of 3 years. I didn't even realize that was his passive name. That's actually pretty cold. Prediction of 3 years hints. How many links do they share? It's still just 4 links, bro. Whatever, whatever. Extra arm would have gave him 50% defense, bro. Chill, chill. A 2.3 mil attack stat, dog. Like I'm trying, man. I'm trying. But when that's why I hate his Super Saiyan transformation so much. And then this LREZA is really letting me down. I'm not really feeling him at all. He's not hitting, bro. His defense is okay. It's not like untouchable. Yeah, like look at this. Trunks looking extra cream with his $30 haircut. Hey, what you know about that, man? It sucks. I tried to put my cousin on, and he didn't grasp the jokes. Like you got to be quick to the punch with abridged. He just didn't get some of the jokes. Or like TFS when they would do references to the original dubs and stuff like it just he doesn't really catch it. Now I feel like younger people that are getting into Dragon Ball really won't understand a lot of the stuff that, or they won't even give Abridged a chance. Bro, TFS is so legendary, man. Wait, no. Oh, I'm misremembering. That's not even from That's the original movie. He said that in the real movie, didn't he? Like, don't lecture me with your $30 haircut. Yeah. Okay, I misremembered. What did he say in Abridged? That always kills me. I forgot. Trucker hat. Yes, the trucker hat jokes. That's what always used to kill me. Maybe I shouldn't have put Trunks right there. He might take a lot of damage. We're playing it real risky. All right. Let's see. If we supers LR Trunks, okay, so we're good. We'll make it through the turn. I mean, we're gonna take a lot of damage right here because Trunks' defense is. Come on, man. It's terrible. He can't even super now. Dude. Super Saiyan Trunks is so bad. Okay. Now he has Cold Judgment active. This is when he gets crazy. Defense is, man, I don't even gotta say it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Team 4 Stars 13 was the one talking about trucker hats all the time. 2.6 mil attack stat from future Gohan, like physical. Bro, I can't even. This team is just Trunkses and Gohans. From physical is not indicative about him because he doesn't have a Trunks on rotation. So don't judge him off like that was a real low attack stat. Don't worry about him. I'm just using him as a linking partner, as a link battery. This animation is so fire. Not even the Masenko. The way he throws the key orbs, like the desperate, the almost Vegeta technique. It's basically the Vegeta technique, and he just throws hella key orbs. That blue smoke effect, he has that effect right here too. He has so many dope smoke effects in his super attacks. I guess this is the perfect rotation to have shown you this anyway, because all of these guys have crazy smoke effects in their super attack. But yeah, I love Future Gohan. If you couldn't tell before, bro, I love Future Gohan. Any Future Gohan, I'll take it. Oh man, I folded. Beerus is gonna be tech. I should not have done this. I should have floated AGL Trunks for sure, for sure. Damn it. He's not additional supering. He's not impressing me at all, man. Please crit. Please crit. Please crit. Thank you. Not impressing me at all. I want to see something. If we die, we die. It's not that serious. I want to see how much damage he's going to take. He doesn't have Cold Judgment active. That's... Oh, I probably should have linked him up with the AGL Trunks for Cold Judgment, specifically. Let's see how much damage right here. Of course, it's nothing from the normals, right? I expected that. He looks so good, man. His animations are so good. And a lot of these are like from scratch, quote unquote. I don't know how exactly I should frame it, but it feels like they're from scratch. How much? Show me something. What, 110k? 196. Height disadvantage. No support, no Cold Judgment. How should we feel about that, fam? How should we feel about it? Is that okay? Is that like a dangerous amount of damage? How we feel about it? Oh no. Trunks has not been 18 key supering consistently. He has not been. He's pissing me off. If we die, I don't really care. That's why I didn't use an item. I want to see if I can do it without an item, though. Oh, Beerus is dodging? Oh, yeah, buddy? Alright. Future Gohan wanted all the smoke. How much money I dumped into Dokkan would be... It better be from scratch. It better be from scratch? Nah, facts. But yeah, I like the creative animations they do. Okay, so we're dead. But yeah, his animations, like AGL PyCon's animations, Tet Gogeta's animations. STR Vegito, a lot of his animations are from fighters, or not fighters, from Kakarot, right? So I guess it's not fair to bring him up. I really cannot believe, bro, my power level is under 500,000. Like, I'm really upset about this. Let's see how high we can get it right now. I'm going to invest orbs. Let's see how many orbs I have. Bro, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have all these orbs, and I'm being very serious. I haven't done the orb event consistently in about 3 or 4 years. I don't do the orb event. I don't. I hate it. I feel like it's pointless for me because back when I was free to play, I was gathering so many orbs so fast, it was never a concern. See how many units I can activate. No. Units I have no investment in. A lot of these are like useless. I want to see if I can find units I care about, right? This guy doesn't have a single orb in him? Say less. He's getting his EZA soon. He had a very quiet EZA. No one talked about it. Him and Vegeta. People were very silent about their awakening. Celza, might as well. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna just have to start slapping units left and right with orbs, and I'm all for it. I will not settle for mediocrity. I won't. Chow man, perfect for this. LR Trunks, might as well. I looked up how much money you looked up how much money you spent on Dokkan and you look you wanted to dress up as a clown for a day. Man, if I found out how much I spent, don't even get me hype. What's my power level? My power level is right under 500,000. So it was 489 and only it just jumped up because I'm giving orbs to units. I'm offended. I'm actually offended that after 4 years or 4 years, almost 6 years of having this account, it was below 500K. So I'm trying to get it above if I can. But yeah, I was just disgusted. Like the audacity of Dokkan to tell me I'm not worth half a mil is insane. What? I can't. Oh, I was about to say. That was weird. Popo. Yo, I thought this guy was gonna be so useful when I pulled him. I thought he was gonna be so nice, dog. He has not been useful to me at all. But I guess it's because I kind of hate Tech Jiren, kind of only a little bit, only a little bit. But Tech Jiren, oh, he might be good for this because I need to put dupes in. He's so old, bro. This guy's so old. I must have had him ready before the hidden potential system ever came out. Damn, man. That's insane. It's insane to think about. Before the hidden potential system came out, I must have had him SA10 and awakened. Because there's no reason he doesn't have a single orb in him. It's crazy. Just crazy. With the dupes and Shugesh, why not? Damn, I'm only at 144K. That's still good. It just depends on how often you play, right? Like, I don't think 144K is low. It's just for me, like, I'm a Dokkan sweat, so I was offended. I'm at 233K and I've been playing longer. So you're basically telling me I kind of put a little too much work in over here, huh? Just might have. I just might have. I made every login worth it, didn't I? It's because they put all the value into links. Yes, I have. Yo, I was in shock. Let me show you how many link levels I have in a moment. Do this, and then I'll show you my profile. I'll show you my profile in full. So yeah, I have so good. We're at 492. Okay, so when we get off camera, next time you guys see my account, I'm going to be above 500,000. Trust and believe. Really, I want to aim for 530 because I wanted to do like the Frieza meme. My power level is 530,000. I want to do that, but we'll see. So it says I have 276 units at or links at level 10. Bro, I was flabbergasted, dog. I was completely caught off guard. But then I went back and I looked at my level 10 units, and these are the only units I have level 10. And this makes more sense, right? When I look at the whole list, especially because some of these guys transform, right? So I guess it just was weird looking at it. Some of these guys, I mean, the only one that transforms is and changes links is STR Vegito. Am I tripping? I'm not. Yeah, UI Goku keeps his link set. Physical Broly keeps his link set. Yeah, I'm tripping. But yeah, I mean, this was disappointing. But what are we gonna do now? Oh, Battlefield. Damn it. I didn't even do Battlefield this month. It's because they put all the value into links instead of rainbowing units, which I think is whack. So I don't have a problem with it being built like that because I don't want them to make it like it shouldn't be based on how much you summon. I think it should be based on how much work you've put in. So I don't have an issue with that, but I understand why somebody would. Because then Truth would have like a 6 million attack stat without too much link leveling, right? But Truth link levels every single day. So I kind of respected his whatever his power level is because he really put in them that many hours. But I hear you. I hear you. STR. We're going to swap out Omega Shenron for Cooliza. We're gonna swap out Q for Q. Let me put on level. I could swap in third form Frieza, but whatever. I got an EZA this 17 right here. I've been around for 5 years. And you've been, yeah, so that's not that bad. 144K, but I feel at least we're over all over 9,000. Yeah, but it shouldn't be as lopsided. Okay, fair enough, because the rainbows cost you more. That's fair. That's fair. Link shouldn't be worth as much, that much more than the rainbowed units because you still have to burn out orbs on them. Hmm. I I see where you're coming from. So for this team, I'm going to swap. He gets me killed. I've just been keeping him around because he's a support unit. But I'm going to swap you out and swap you out. Yeah, that's fun. Because the 17s together on that extreme AGL build would be crazy. So I'm definitely doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I only do this once a month, all right? I'm trying to make sure I have no reason to fail. I'm sorry. One thing about Battlefield, you get to the end of a Battlefield run and then you die, I get so mad. Cause I won't do Battlefield again for like another week cuz I this is already my most hated, not my most hated mode. World Tournament is my most hated mode. But this one's up there. This one's definitely up there. I can't stand Battlefield. It's just so easy. Like until the final boss, it's just mad easy. The final boss is always fun though. Okay, yeah, it seems like we're done. All right, let's get into it. Oh, Trunks, damn it. I don't know actually. I don't know that I want to bring that LR Trunks EZA. I don't like that guy. Oh, I'm gonna bring him because his leader skill is insane. So I'm gonna swap him out for that. Gohan. Yeah, okay, let's go. Do that, that, and these. Oh, Demon King Piccolo. I'm gonna keep Mass Saiyan because he's a pure Saiyan. I'm gonna keep Broly for the same reason. Whenever I get desperate in the final phase of the battlefield, I'll try to take as many pure Saiyans into the stage as I can. So that's good. Just saw your link. Oh, appreciate that, man. Thank you. That means a lot. That really does. I really feel like I've been trying to. It's harder than it seems, man. it's I don't know if it's like maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it feels a lot harder than it does on paper. So I'm trying to get grow the channel, grow the community. It means a lot that you're saying that. I love seeing you guys here, especially during my streams and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a lot of ups and downs, man. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep trying. You're talking about me, man. I use your videos on my or your music on my videos all the time. I just keep you on my Spotify. You get thousands of listeners on a lot of these songs. You talking about me. You keep up the good work, man. You gotta drop something named like Hitman's Anthem or something. I'm just chatting, but that would be fire. Just saying. Just saying that would low key be fire. But thank you for the kind words. It means a lot. So for this team, we're gonna do this. Nope. You're a little too good for this stage. We're gonna bring you instead. Perfect. Int Janemba in Battlefield is still a monster. However, outside of this mode, I'd say him and STR Janemba, like, because STR Janemba's just the same thing in a different way. They hit the wall at the same exact time. The same exact time. Very odd. I don't know why. I've never seen Dokkan have a unit like that where you easy aid and you broke down much quicker than like your counterpart. It's so weird. I don't know how to put it into words, but STR and Injanimba, they just it's not working for them, man. It's not. It took me about 7 years to I didn't even know you've been making music that long. It took you 7 years to build up that many listeners. I'm on my way. Just keep going. Means a lot, bro. You don't even know, man. I could definitely make you an intro or Nah, man, I'm just clowning, man. I wouldn't ask somebody to go out their way for that. I'm just making jokes. I be chatting, man. Thank you, though. Thank you. So, actually, I'm gonna use I'm tripping. Use Extreme Fizz. Perfect. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna finish up Battlefield. Maybe I'll finish the stream, or if you guys want, like I said this earlier, if you guys would like, I can always take on that raid, like that massive EZA that's on JP right now. However, my box is terrible, so I'm not sure we'd even get past stage 100. Be remain to be seen. But whatever y'all want me to do, man, is shoot. I guess we'll see in a couple of minutes here. Bowser has a lot of health. Additional, I mean, technically you gave me what I asked for. Whatever. I'm upset I didn't one turn him. That that's sad. I should have been able to do that. All right, here we go. I'm scared to start the All Star raid, bro. I know I can't beat it, but I want to know how far I can get with this low level JP account I have because it might be a good indication over time to see how much progress I'm making with that account. Because I hate juggling both versions, or at least I used to, but now it's kind of fun to me. It's kind of fun. Like I got so invested in JP over the anniversary, I stopped logging into Legends. So right now I'm just juggling JP and Global in terms of my two like gotcha games. But do this. But yeah, bro, if I'd start the All Star raid and I get to like level 80, and then a year from now I get to like level 320, that'd be real indicative of how much work I'm putting. I'd be proud of myself. On global, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to beat every single stage. I feel like I could. That'd be a good stream idea. Just spend like a whole day seeing how far I could get. It'd take forever. I'd probably have to take like little breaks in between or something like that, but it'd take forever. I suppose I'm gonna try to get Broly as many. There we go. Perfect. Yes, that is perfect. I was about to say I'm trying. No, no, don't you do it. He's gonna stun. Oh, okay, perfect. Fine, fine, fine. We're good. Yeah, we're out of here. Unless you dodge. Can you dodge, Supreme Kai? I don't even know. What? I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half? Bro, I had no idea. It feels like it's been 45 minutes. My global account could take on the All Star raid, but your JP account is still a baby. Exactly. So you know where I'm coming from. All right. Of course I don't get either. Like I wanted the 17s to be on rotation with this guy right here. Whatever. I went out my way to bring the AGL LR and the AGL GT17 just to make sure my starting rotation would have a rotation with the androids, and it didn't happen. Can't stand Dokkan, bro. Guy hitting like a flower, man, like a daisy, son. Come on. So I was talking about Saiyan Day earlier. What was my list? We had a Dragon Fist Goku, a God Goku, a Dragon Ball Super Broly. What were the other ones? Oh, a Resurrection Blue Go or Resurrection F of Goku and Vegeta. Perfect. We're out of here. Resurrection F Goku and Vegeta. That's five right there. Do we have anything else? Oh, yo, you know what would make JP bounce off the walls? A Dragon Ball Goku, a Grade 8 Kid Goku, Dokkan Fest. I know JP needs the those Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball, just the Grade 8 EZAs, that trio of EZAs that came to Global first. Man, if they did a Dragon Ball Grade 8 Kid Goku, I don't know about Global. I would go crazy, but JP's, oh man, JP would break their wallets open. Thinking it over, I think JP would really go ballistic. Super Saiyan and yeah, yeah, Super Saiyan and Legendary Existence. We're good. I'm getting bad rotations on this EZA. What's your? Well, I'm assuming I have an idea of what your team is. I could see how you get bad rotation. That's the only thing with certain EZAs is the rotations. But as long as you know you could beat it, you'll be there a little longer than you want. Trust me, I know it's a move. But you should be able to beat it. What stage are you on? Oh, graded Kid Gohan. Oh yeah, I mean graded Kid Gohan. You know what I'd want that to be? I'd want. Oh no, I can't even say an LR because we already have two LR like Kid Gohans. They're so weird. That STR Kid Gohan that came out from the Saiyan saga, I don't know what they were thinking with him. He kind of just was there. Like I can't say people use him too often. Then we have that physical one from Super Battle Road. Even though he's not assigned to a specific saga, he's like just an intro outro type of card. Who else? Those are the only grade 8 Kid Gohans, really? Like within their super attacks, or like they're just from the Saiyan saga? Like that age of Kid Gohan is what I meant. I don't mean grade 8, just the age. That irrelevant? Really? I mean, of course, there's the AGO Dokkan Fest, but he's much older. So that wouldn't add up. Wow. So yeah. You're right. You're right. I'm all for a grade 8 Kid Gohan too. From his fight with Vegeta though, when he was like, just he had me roll. Dog, I don't remember this from when I was a kid, but I was watching Dragon Ball Z, like Goku's first fight with Vegeta. I was watching it a couple weeks ago. Dog, oh man. So Gohan was about to start transforming, and Vegeta saw that and the panic in his face, and he ran over and started punching Gohan in his chest, like talking beaming the little kid, bro. I was screaming. That's not even a part. Like, it didn't even seem familiar to me that scene from when I was a kid. I felt like I had never seen that before. I was screaming. He was like, "Oh no, you don't." He punching Gohan in his chest. Bro, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go. Please go find it, cause it was not familiar to me. It felt like I had never ever seen it before. Pure Saiyan lead, physical lead that is a Pure Saiyan. You, and I suppose I'll bring. Okay, you know what? All right, let's change that up. Yeah, this is fine. We should be able to beat it. There's no excuse I lose here. Yes, bro. Vegeta had such a grudge against Gohan back then, man. I swear, bro. I was screaming, man. When he beats him up when they get back from Namek and Vegeta just starts wailing on Gohan like he's provoking Gohan, and then he beats Gohan for feeling provoked just because he hates Goku that much, bro. Oh my gosh. Hilarious moments, man. When he kicks Gohan in the stomach on Namek, looking for the Dragon Balls, like he takes the radar from, or no, Gohan hides the radar. Like, Vegeta doesn't really understand how it works. He kicks Gohan in his stomach. Oh man. Oh, Cell's healing? I don't remember that. Whatever. We'll be alright. Perfect. Thank you for additional supering. That means a lot. Suppose it doesn't exactly actually, no, it does because I want you to get rainbow orbs. 146K Bardock, really, bro? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Cell is really healing. Like he's not playing with us. He's serious. He just healed 4 million health. We're gonna be here a while, huh? Alright, say less. Say less. Got something for you. 3.3. A bit lower than before. But we'll be alright. Bro, he is healing crazy. That 4.6 is a lot. In Battlefield, that's a lot for me to recoup. Damn. I like this self fight. I didn't realize he was this like this. He's kind of annoying. Damn, he's wearing me down. What's Kaioken Goku's actives? I thought it was turn 4. The turn 5? Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay. That. Get you your 18 key. Cell is gonna heal, so he's gonna survive this turn too. However, next turn we'll have the active skill for Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue. That should be enough to take out Cell. Unless, I'm all for Bardock just like bouncing off the walls. Yes, that 5 mil attack. I'm all for it. Let's see what you do. Nope. Okay, that's fine. So, playing a dangerous game here. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I could have put the blues right there just to make it, faster. But I guess there's no point in risking it. I need whatever, just in case this next fight is even harder, I need to make sure I have all my units on deck. All hands on deck and all that. There's just no way you survive. There's just no way. There's no way. Okay, we're out of here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, do that. Oh no, this. Bring you. I gotta be careful because I don't know how strong this Goku is. I don't remember, I guess, from last month. And that. Oh, by that logic, I should just do this. Yeah, a little bit more HP, right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna do this and then we gonna log out for the night. I did not know I had been streaming for almost 90 minutes now. Crazy. This animation, that foot Kamehameha needs a way better animation. He supers twice? Okay. I don't remember this boss battle. I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna get into the Omega Shenron fight, and whatnot, and we'll be out of here. Love AGL PyCon, by the way. I wasn't using him as much as when he first came out because he he's not on the teams that I use a lot right now. But AGL PyCon is love that guy. Love that guy. Mwah, love that guy. You're dodging, really? He's gonna dodge the hardest hitting attack on the rotation. Like, come on, man. They're so petty with the dodging. RIP the Seahawks. Oh, you trying to talk sports? The Seahawks, man. It's been RIP Seahawks since 2014, 2015, man. I tried to tell. So I was younger when all that craziness was happening, when that team broke down. But the past couple years, like as I understood the story more and more, because obviously I watched that 2 yard line play in the Super Bowl happen. When I got okay, really, like really, dude, like I'm baby feeding you guys, really struggling for key, an entire Goku rotation, struggling for key because there's not an extreme class enemy for the AGL one or the AGL one, the Super Saiyan 2. Really, come on, dog. But yeah, ever since they didn't run the ball, it was like when I got older and I understood more and more how much that ruined that team, I said teams don't recover from that. Like if Russell Wilson stays in Seattle, he's never winning another Super Bowl. I, I a year ago when it was like a concept that he would get traded, I thought he was going to get traded that year, like that last year. I mean, so walking into this season, but he set it in motion a year in advance. Man's a genius. So here we are. He's in Denver. That man, he played for them Colorado boys. I couldn't care less because they're not going to the Super Bowl if you ask me. But what remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. There's so much more work they can do. But as good of a team as that is, there's so many, the draft, there's more trades they can. Denver's not scared to make trades either. So they can make a lot more trades. They can do a lot more. They don't have great picks because they traded a lot of them away. But they do have a lot of second and third round picks and stuff like that. So yeah, they'll be good. They'll be fine. Build it up over the next couple of years. Russ has still got another 7, 8 years in the league, from what we can tell. He's fine. Super STR. So that this guy is really good in here. People don't talk about it. He's really good in here. That do I want the dodging or their active skill? I'm going to damn it. I'm at an impasse. I'm gonna do this. All right. All right, all right. So, how much are you doing? 2.49. I'm used to seeing his EZA on JP. I can't look at my uneasy to LR the same way. I can't. He's so disappointing to me. How much are you taking? Oh no, he's still tanking fine though. Ravens and Packers are my pick for the Super Bowl. Now, I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback. I don't think the Packers will win a Super Bowl. I think they won't win as long as Aaron's their quarterback. It's a lot of money to be paying the man, and Aaron be letting me down. All right, so I'm not too big on the Packers anymore. This year was the year I thought it had to line up this year. It didn't. He's staying. He got what he wanted. which was security, right? I don't think it was about the money. I think it was about like, obviously you take the money. Like this stupid thing, people get mad that the quarterback took the money is very weird. But if anything, it's like naive or it's hypocritical. It's like the opposite. I don't know what the opposite of hypocritical is, because hypocrite means you did say no to, or you did the same thing in the same situation. But people would do the same thing in the same situation. So Rodgers just wanted to make sure that they didn't replace him with Jordan Love, and now they're gonna not do that, right? It's a lot of money to be paying that man. I do not believe the Packers will make another Super Bowl. I think Rodgers is starting to prove people right with a lot of his personality traits and his decisions and how he handles answering certain questions. I think the NFC is either going to be the Rams again. I think it could be, because the Rams window, I told people, even if they lost in this year's playoffs, their window is not closing. Like it's very far. They have a lot. They have at least 2 more years of Super Bowl contention before it breaks down. I guess the Rams, the Packers, and out the NFC, the Cardinals. I guess. I mean, Dallas will never make a Super Bowl in my lifetime, and I love that. I can't stand Dallas. All right, Omega. Let's see what you got for me this month. This, this. Huh. Okay. This is this is not gonna be as easy. This typing does not line up well with what, because Omega is like turn one, he's cracking you, right? This is not lining up well with what I want. This is not. Guess I have to do this. And siblings bond. Yeah, this is disgusting. I don't really like this. I mean, if he dies, he dies, right? Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna do it this way. Let me see how much I can make out of this team. We're not gonna do much damage, but that's not the point. Well, I guess it somewhat is. Oh no, maybe if I can come in my hot team. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be an annoying round. Omega's gonna give me problems. Jeez. Do I want Goku or Tapey? I think I'm a Goku's gonna take so much damage, but he can do a lot of damage too. And he has his medium chance to counter. I'm gonna do Tapion. Alright, let's see what we do right here. Alright, let me get back into the conversation we were having. Icon's key passive is so, yeah, his passive is very good. Ever since they didn't run the ball, Ravens Packers are my pick. I'm surprised that still surprised the fusion units got an easy. Man, they needed just a TUR awakening. They didn't have to EZA them all at once, but you know how Akatsuki's weird with that stuff. So it is weird to, damn it, man, his locking rotations. We could legit die right here. We could die on this turn right here. But yeah, at the NFC, I think Cardinal, or I think Kyler's gonna get that contract he wants so badly. So I think it's gonna be Kyler 149, 42, 41, 42. Jeez, man. He is a problem. Omega is a problem. Oh, jeez. And now I'm not gonna have Tech Ultimate Gohan for 2 whole turns. It's sick. He's my best defensive unit here. Don't tell me they're locked. But we're gonna die. Whatever. I can't do this. I can't win under these circumstances. That's so bad, man. You can't, like, no shot, bro. That's crazy. I can't do anything. If I had just gotten one more turn off, I'd have faith I can beat it, but I can't with it. This team is so trash. Okay. Universe 11 or Universe Survival Saga. What if I, let me see. How many Universe Survival Saga units do I have? Okay. I this will be our. I can't beat it, man. I can't beat it. Yo, this guy is annoying. Bro, I'm stressed out right now. Look at UI locked in the first slot. Bro, I'm stressed, guys. That's different. I need to get Jiren's orbs lined up. Jiren getting his orbs is unstated how important that is. But yeah, I was talking NFL. NFC is my three are the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Packers. But I'm not choosing the Packers. I'm choosing them apprehensively. And then I'd say in the AFC, the AFC is the hardest conference I've ever seen in my life. I'm going Chiefs. Damn, the AFC is hard, man. Let me see. Let me pull up the NFL website. Chiefs, Bills, and Raven. The Ravens just never stay healthy. Like, I always try to bet on the Ravens, but they never stay healthy. So I guess I'm gonna go. Oh man. Okay, because this is based off potential, but I'm choosing the Broncos off of potential, not because I think they're the best, but because I have faith that they can draft well. Right now, they are not a Super Bowl team. I don't feel that they are. I feel like they can draft well, though. They can trade well. They can do whatever. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I'm going to go Chiefs at number 1 to run it back, Bills at 2, and then Broncos at 3. And then my sleeper pick would be if they could draft him O-lineman, even though I think it's unlikely that they run it back. The Bengals can always, like, you can't bet against Joe Burrow, right? Like, that kid's shown you enough as is. So I'm not going to bet against Joey, but he's nice, bro. Damn it, man. Anybody else. If he supered anybody else. Oh my gosh. This guy, yo, I'm hate it here. So last resort. Let me see. Last resort. Let me get in my bag real quick. I'm not gonna speak for like a minute. I'm gonna really get in my head. I'm gonna really get in my bag. Hold up. There's final trump card. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reverse Hercule. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Thank you. Damn, man. Yo, Omega is not a joke, cuz. I'm even more scared because because Gogeta is STR. Burrow just needs an O line, not even like a top. Yes, bro. If he could get top three, he could win the whole thing. I couldn't believe he got that far. I had him beating Oakland or Oakland, jeez, Las Vegas, but I didn't. This is what I'm, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this. He's gonna super in slot one. I'm gonna die. I can't do this. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. I couldn't even get a punch off, man. I could not get a punch off, bro. I don't know. I don't know what team I can do left. There's nothing here for me. Yep, I'm gonna have to retire. This is trash. Okay, I'm gonna beat it off camera because now I'm pissed. I'm disgusted. He thinks I'm a bitch. Omega thinks I'm a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Whatever, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me get my final thoughts on what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the O line. So Cincinnati is known for being cheap. Like they're known for that. I kind of think they're gonna save money even now. Like people think, oh, the owner's gonna see this and say, oh, let's spend the money to make sure we win a Super Bowl. I think it's the opposite. I think he's an idiot. I think what he's gonna do is say, oh, we have such a good quarterback and such a good receiver that we're gonna save money, let certain players walk, and then like certain, I don't know what contracts are up for Cincinnati this year, but I think certain players are contracts, they're gonna be like, we're not offering you a lot of money. So the players are gonna walk away and they're gonna lose a lot of valuable pieces that are understated. Eli Apple could go. I'm a Giants fan. Eli Apple, I don't even hate Eli Apple. Eli Apple could go. I'm sure Cincinnati fans are perfectly happy with him leaving. So with that being said, I think it's like situations like that are gonna happen where maybe defensive players will leave. Offensive linemen, bro, they can leave. Trust me. I think even Joe is okay with them leaving. But there's not too much you can do for that type of like that team is. What do you do? Like the owner's cheap. They don't necessarily draft well, like to the caliber of say the Steelers or to the caliber of say San Francisco or I don't know. You get what I'm saying, right? So how do you manage a cheap owner that won't give people max contracts? A quarterback who can't be safe because they won't draft O linemen, they won't sign O linemen, they won't get great O linemen, and an organization that doesn't have free agents, like it's not a free agent destination. So it's I don't know how the hell Burrow did it. I really don't know how the hell Joe did it. I don't get. I was in shock, man. Burrow is so inspiring. Burrow's the first quarterback I had ever seen like he made me actively root for Mahomes to lose. Usually, if the worst case comes to worst and it's a quarterback I like or a team I like, I don't care who wins. But with Patrick, I was like, no, like I want to see if Burrow can really do this. Damn it! Of course, I didn't get a link level. But yeah, bro, it's hopeless over there up in Cincinnati. I mean, imagine taking Cleveland's O line and giving it to Burrow, Doug, I'd take them as a lock to run it back. I don't care how close those playoff games were. I think Burrow could run it back, but he'll never be safe. I truly believe Burrow will never be safe in Cincinnati, which means his career will be shortened too. But like Cincinnati is incompetent, so, so there's not really much you can do with NFL organizations that are incompetent. All right, yeah, I guess that's a night's worth. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoy Eli Apple, aka Burnt Toast. As long as as long as the Chiefs don't stall, they're hard to beat. Joey needs Piccolo in his O line because nobody's blocking. Not a word, bro. Burrow with the Rams O line, yeah, bro. It's like, dog, just give him a top 10 O line. Give him a mediocre O line. The man got sacked 9 times in one playoff game against a team that doesn't even blitz heavy, a team that likes to do three men in the trenches, bro. Like Cincinnati, I don't remember per se, but like Tennessee is known for not blitzing heavy. Vrabel does not blitz a lot, and you let them sack your man's 9 times. I don't know if they were three deep or four deep that night, but because I watched the game, I'd have to rewatch it or rewatch highlights. Like, damn, man, that's just disgusting. Like, idiocy, idiocy. Let me stop stressing over NFL, man. It's NBA season, and I'm gonna go rewatch these Kyrie highlights. I went to go watch the game yesterday against the Hornets. Bro gave me a master class, man. Worth every dollar I spent. I had his jersey on and everything. I was looking real fanboyish. Your boy was looking fanboyish. I almost got a picture with him, but that's a whole nother story. Security stopped me. I should have punched him in his face. I mean, I was so pissed, bro. I was so pissed. But yeah, when he swapped jerseys with Baby, I saw it happen. I was like 25 feet away, and they wouldn't let me down like in time. So Kyrie walked up the tunnel. Am I a Nets fan? No, I'm not a Nets fan, but I my family is from New York. I'm a Knicks fan. The Knicks, yeah, they let me down as usual. I like seeing RJ Barrett's development. I told people it was gonna happen. I told people RJ is not Zion or Ja in terms of like he's gonna walk into the league and be nice. But I told people he's going to work at his craft. He's gonna see them being stars and he's gonna work at his craft. And that's exactly what happened. I'm very proud of him. I hope he walks into this next year. But yeah, I'm a Knicks fan, so we're destined for failure, right? So right now, KD, Kyrie are my two favorite players. So them being in New York is ideal. Like I never thought I would see something like that in my life for basketball, but that's as close as I can get to them being on the Knicks, literally. So I took it as it was. But a Kyrie fan, it's rough for y'all this season, bro. Don't get me started, man. I try to tell people about Julius Randle. He's not what y'all think he is, bro. You think it's a coincidence that he started balling like that right before a contract year? Like this is not coincidence. It is what it is. Take it as it is, man. I'm disgusted with some of the games he has. He's been picking it up the past month or so, but him throwing like the hissy fits and like the little attitude and like, come on, man. I'm not going in New York of all in New York. Really, you gonna throw hissy fits in New York? Like, come on, they not going for that. So I guess while I'm talking to you guys, I might as well do like this quest stage. But yeah, bro, I don't get it. It's weird. His his status. He's not an elite player, but he's getting paid like an elite player. But he plays like an elite player sometimes, and then other nights he plays like he doesn't want to be there. Uh, I miss Carmelo. I miss Carmelo so much. I grew up under the Carmelo Knicks, so it just for me, man, that's pinnacle New York for my lifetime. Uh, I miss Carmelo. That it's rough. Yeah, Yo, what's up, Nate? It's 12 a.m. right now for you, so you must be on the West Coast. It's 3 a.m. my time, 2:58. Trade for Dame. I don't want Damian. I don't really see a world where having Dame on the Knicks. Like who else? So okay, our three best players would be Damian Lillard, RJ Barrett, because I do believe, I fully believe that RJ is about to lap Julius next season. I think next season, right now it's becoming close, but next season, New York fans are going to rally behind RJ. They're going to be like, yo, this is our guy. RJ is going to have the confidence. He's going to have the defense. He's going to have the scoring ability. Keeps working at his craft. I think he's going to lap Julius. So it will be in order of Dame, RJ, and then Randall. That's not enough to win a ring. Like it's not. I'm not a naive Knicks fan. That's one thing I am not. I'm a Giants fan and a Knicks fan. I don't operate in delusion. I don't see that team winning a championship. I don't really see that team making it into the conference finals. I mean, they could. Like if Atlanta could make it, then for sure, like they have a chance. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? The East. This is the toughest Eastern Conference I've ever seen in my lifetime. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but like it's just it's insane. Like the Knicks are freaking garbage. KD gets hurt. The Nets lose 11 games straight. Like this is the worst, and then now they're the 8th seed. It's the hardest conference I've ever seen in my life for the East side. So I'm not naive, man. I really don't care about trading for Dame. I'm not trying to pay Dame all that money to like not go to the finals. I would have traded for CJ though. That small package they gave up for CJ, man, I would have gave that up. But they gonna ask for mad picks for Dame. I'm not going for that. But CJ in New Orleans, man, I would have gave that to him. I be telling people CJ's nice. Nobody talks about it, but CJ's nice. I, he's a playoff performer. I mean, don't obviously he has bad. Like he's not a number one, so he does have bad games. I feel like CJ is closer to Dame than people say. Now Dame's obviously like the third best point guard in the league. I say it goes Steph, Kyrie, Dame, but CJ is closer. Like let's say for example, right? Tatum and Brown are very close as players. Like their play styles, the way they need the ball, the way they handle it, it's very similar. They're both wing players. Both could give you 40 on any night. Like CJ and Dame were like that, but people weren't admitting it because they were failing as a duo. So if that makes sense, like that's why I say CJ's closer to Dame than people admit. Nick Mello was the man. Man, I miss it. CJ was injury prone. I feel like the only one who's not injury prone out in Portland was Dame. And now Dame's basically going to miss, what, 60 games or something like that? But yeah, I mean, that's fair, but I like CJ. I'd give CJ that contract without hesitating. The weak trade that New Orleans gave up to get CJ, man, that's slight. I would have done that in a heartbeat. If CJ ends up being your third best player, your team's in competition for a finals appearance. If Dame was healthy, he'd be better than Steph. Nah. Steph's having a down year, but let's not play Steph, man. We know what he is. It's always Steph's. There's never been a day in the past 7 years where Dame was better than Steph. Link level? No. It's me. Why would it be a link level? At Damn it, it's giving me heavy numbers, bro. I haven't seen a number one on the map in the whole run. Come on, dog. Damn. I'm gonna miss, bro. I know there's like a link level 10 in the one of these runs, these fights somewhere, and I'm not gonna see it, and I'm really upset about it. If Dame were healthy, oh, you're saying this season? I mean, my point still stands to me. I'd still say Steph is better. I'm asleep. All right, Nate. we're not exactly talking Dokkan, so I can understand why why you'd want to go to sleep. But all right, man, have a good night. Sync level? Of course not. Oh my gosh. So I missed 5 fights. I missed 6 fights because I started all the way in this bottom corner. I missed 6 fights, bro. Oh my gosh. That's a whole waste of my boost if there is one, man. God. Ugh. It just hurts to be hit, man. But really, the thing is, Steph needs another playmaker with him right now. I, I can't I can't agree with you because only like 5 players in the past decade and a half has gotten as much support as Steph. Like I like Steph a lot, but how often are we gonna say Steph needs something? Like, now, all I will say is Clay is obviously not Clay, and I don't fault him for that. People are gonna how you gonna criticize the man like you can't process what injury suffered the two worst injuries in the sport. Like, do you not? Did KD make you guys forget how crazy the Achilles is supposed to be? Like, is that what that? People are weird with stuff like that. I'm not necessarily saying that's you, but yeah, he needs Draymond back. Clay's not the same person. Steph lost a lot of steam after he broke the 3 point record. I've never really seen a player, I don't want to say fall apart, but fall apart the way he fell apart. Very peculiar. After, in the middle of a season, and it didn't seem like he was exhausted or anything. He just broke the record. I mean, he was shooting inefficient before the record was broken, but he broke the record and it just all of his numbers dropped. Very odd for somebody like Steph. But yeah, he needs Draymond back for sure. That's his playmaker right there. Is Draymond. And now people have to admit how valuable Draymond is. I know that makes them sick. People can't stand Draymond. I love me some Draymond though. Attitude and all. Besides when he's like, kicking dudes. I'm not saying Steph needs a top 10 player, but with Draymond hurt, yeah, okay, with Draymond hurt for sure. Otherwise, he's going to get double and triple teamed all night. True. Kaminga is coming into form slowly, but for sure. You can see it. He's special. He's definitely a special talent. Wiseman is in the G League right now, if I remember correctly. So he's going to get elevated back into the lineup soon. I don't know if he's going to be a starter, but he'll be elevated back soon. I don't know what Clay is anymore. So I can't really give judgment on Clay for the time being. Who else? Oh, Wiggins is a weirdo. I've been telling people for years. Wiggins is a weirdo. Not as a person, but as a player. Wiggins was having the best season of his career so far in terms of like just his production and how much he was helping a team win. Man proceeds to the past, I think it's like 20 games or something like that since he got selected as an all-star. It's this weird stat. Wiggins is shooting 50% from the free throw line. How does that just that's mental. Wiggins is a weirdo. I try to tell people. I don't know what's in it. I don't know if he's nervous. I don't know if he had like a surge of false confidence. I don't know what it is. Well, that doesn't make sense to me. So his 20-point per night scorer that isn't named Klay Thompson is really letting him down in that regard too. So it just the Warriors, they're just going through a slump, man. Now, I didn't think the Warriors were gonna win a ring this year. I didn't. However, I had them. This is my picks for who's coming out the West, and this is gonna catch you off guard. I know that for a fact. Hold up, let me set it. Let me put it on auto. Why the hell did I not put it on auto? I'm tripping. NBA.com. Pull up the standings. Out the West side, my picks are Uh, I have to pick the Suns at least as a contender, even though I'm not really. I don't really believe in the Suns because they played two injured teams in the first three rounds, like or three injured teams, because Los Angeles fell apart. The Nuggets didn't have Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. was playing like trash. I told people he was not gonna play well that series, and it happened. And then the Clippers fell apart. And then he played Giannis those first two games. Giannis was clearly hurt. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. But yeah, I don't think the Suns are as good of a playoff team as people believe they are. Remains to be seen. They'll have to prove it this year, right? That's the only way to shut me up. My top three, in no order: the Suns to run it back out the West, the Warriors if they could get it together. However, right now I'm gonna put them at four. Actually, I'm gonna put a asterisk next to them. I got Luca. I got Luca possibly coming out the West Side, and then if and only if Jamal Murray comes back and looks like a threat, I actually got Denver making a Western Conference Finals again. I guess this would be their second time making it. Is it their second? Yeah, they're set because they made it the bubble year. But yeah, if Jamal Murray can come back, Jokic is playing out of his mind the past 2 years. He just doesn't have the second player he needs to make such a run. And then my other asterisk. So I got three teams I just gave you for sure that like I'm betting. If you asked me to put $20 on a team, I'd actually bet Luca for real. I'd bet that Luca can make it out. I know as crazy as it sounds, but like, who was guarding Luca? Like, that's a serious question. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard had to get in chairs for 2 years straight just to guard Luca, and they still Kawhi could. Paul George couldn't guard him. Pat Beverly couldn't guard him. Reggie Jackson couldn't guard him. Marcus Morris couldn't guard him. Like, who's guarding Luca? And out in the West, and then I'd say the Clippers if Paul George and Kawhi could, because Kawhi was having a shoot around the other day. Paul George was in practice the other day. That's just my thoughts. So my main three: the Warriors, the Suns, the Nuggets, and then the Warriors, the Suns, and Dallas. And then I'd say my two asterisks are the Clippers and the Nuggets. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Damn it! I meant to hit auto. That way it didn't skip that last fight on the left side. But whatever. Otherwise, he's gonna get KD unbrushed. KD unbrushed made me forget about play. Unbrushed. What do you mean by that? Unbruised, maybe? The Grizzlies. Listen, yo, bro. Listen, dog. I like Ja. I really like Ja. I see a lot of D Rose and Ja, and that's not a good thing. Like, it hurts my heart to say that. I don't like that I see that much because when D Rose was taking the league over, LeBron got in the chair and he held D Rose. I don't know who would hold Ja per se, but I could see Ja getting jumped over the course of a 7 game series. Like, the Grizzlies are better than last year, obviously, but it does need to be said. Let me just do auto and talk to you. We're just talking basketball at this point. So, yeah. I could see, like, people forget last year, like when they got 4-1, really they got swept by Utah. But the only reason they didn't get swept in four is because Donovan didn't play the first game. Utah is slept on. Like, Donovan is slept on, but Utah is still not a championship team. That's because their second best player is Rudy Gobert. I don't dislike Rudy Gobert. A lot of people do. I'm not people. But Donovan Mitchell can give you 35 over the course of a 7 game series and still lose. And that is an indictment on Utah because they're that incompetent. It's like they can't create superstars. Like, Donovan is so rare for a player like you, or for a team like Utah, right? It's just not good for creating superstars, so I don't have faith in them. Remains to be. Donovan's one of my favorite players. Like, I'm all for Donovan winning a ring, but or for that matter, just making a Western Conference Finals. Let's start slow, right? I'm all for him making a Western Conference Finals, but like, Is Gobert gonna get exposed every single year before we understand that it's not gonna work? Like, is that what they want to see out in Utah, in Salt Lake City? Is that what they want? They don't understand it. Grizzlies better make it out the first round. Oh, they'll make it out the first. I don't think Ja would let himself get knocked out in the first, but they're the 2 seed right now. Yeah, whatever team comes out the play in, because I do believe Memphis will hold the 2 spot. The Warriors are only getting worse over time, it seems like. I do believe they're in a slump, but they won't get the 2 seed back, if you ask me. Memphis would play in a playing team. I can't see Memphis losing to the Timberwolves. The Clippers would only beat them if they have Kawhi and or Paul. The Lakers are in freaking shambles, in shambles. And then New Orleans, as much as I like what CJ is doing since he got there, I can't see them beating him, right? So that's just my thoughts. Look at, why is this a sports podcast? Why are y'all making me talk sports instead of Dokkan? People are gonna come into the stream and be like, "Why is this man talking about Russell Westbrook?" um, let me skim over the chat. Let me skim over. KD being unbruised made me forget about Clay. I went over the Grizzlies. I don't like Chris Paul and Booker. I love me some Chris Paul. I don't like Devin Booker that much, but he is nice. I'm not gonna. He's not as nice as people think he is, but he's nice. Like, I think he's just a smidge worse than anybody's willing to admit. I think his defense is a liability. I think it's like a real liability. He's too tall and too lanky for his defense to be that annoying. Like, I feel like people don't talk about it enough. The plays he'll blow or like the mistakes he'll make. Grizzlies better make it out. I do believe that. You don't believe in Denver. Bro, I completely understand. But I feel like Jokic gets jumped every, like, the past 2 years. He just was getting jumped. Somehow he beat Dame, even though supposedly Dame had what is statistically the highest game score ever recorded, which basically means Dame had the most offensive impact on the game, from my understanding of that statistic. You know, stupid analytics, right? But like Dame, I watched Dame do that, and what I was saying the whole time to my cousin over the phone when Dame was doing that is Dame literally sold his soul. Like, I was convinced Damian Lillard had sold his soul to make some of those shots, bro. So, like, Jokic beat that guy still. I'd say Jamal Murray wasn't even in that series, so that's indicative of what they can do if they were all healthy. But I understand not believing in Denver. I do. Oh, unbrushed hair. Huh. Ja is like Allen Iverson with Vince Carter's hops. Oh. I mean, I just call him D Rose, but I see where you're coming from. Man, I just want to see the battle for LA. Man, I wanted to see it so bad. I think it's still a possibility for the play-in series, but like, is that really what we're asking for? No, that's not lit. I, maybe we'll see it next. The Clippers will be nice next year. Like, the Clippers, injury is the only thing stopping the Clippers next year for real. Like, I thought the Clippers team the first season was gonna make the finals. The Clippers team next season is much better than that original team was when Kawhi got there. So I have high expectations for a healthy Kawhi and a healthy Paul George. Booker is legit. I think he's legit. I think he's right at, if not right below, All NBA. I just don't think it's the Kobe comparisons, man. Like, people aren't doing it now because he lost, but like, I remember that playoff run. They were calling him Kobe. Like, people are changing the narrative. I remember they were calling him Bean, and it was pissing me off so much. I'm like, y'all don't understand the intensity that Kobe brought to the, like, y'all are forgetting already. If you're comparing Devin Booker to Kobe Bryant, I'm not hearing you. Because not only does that mean you're comparing him to Kobe, I feel like in a sense you're comparing him to Jordan, and I wasn't going for it. And I was trying to tell people, like, they're not gonna win in the end. And not to sound like a hater, but bro, it's sports. I have likes and dislikes for teams. I felt like it was gonna fall apart, and so I feel like when Drew Holiday stole the ball from him, that's when I realized people were gonna turn on him. I was like, people are gonna stop saying it, and they did, and people stopped saying it since then, bro. But I didn't forget how people were calling him Bean, and it pissed me off so much as a Kobe fan. The drop 70 on your head, man. He's not doing that to any team that has real playoff aspirations, bro. I promise, he's not doing that on a legit team anymore. As crazy as that night was, remember they got blown out that night. They weren't good. The Suns were trash. Let me search up the score. I want to see that Devin Booker 70-point game. Yeah, that thing. Let me. Where is it? Look at this. 2017, March 25th. Yeah, it was the. I knew it was the Celtics. They lost by 10 points to the Celtics back then. Like, I just that game isn't as crazy to me as people make it seem. It's not. It's insane. It's insane that he put up 70. But it's also like context is crucial. Uh, Bro, it's not like Kobe with the 81 because Kobe won that game and they needed those 81 points or they would have lost. It's not like Kyrie. Oh, okay. Let me ask. So, what is more impressive, like Devin dropping 70 or when Jokic is having like these 45-point triple doubles? Like I feel like the Jokic ones are important because he's really winning these games for his team. Yo, I don't know how the hell the Nuggets are that high of a seed. Jokic is carrying them. Yeah, but can you name anybody else worth a crap on his team? Oh yeah, facts. He dropped the 70 by himself. That team was terrible. Fact. I'm telling you, that team was trash. He was all on his own. It's true. It is. Two things can be true, brother. I see why you like Booker. At least it seems like you like Booker. I understand. It's just that is, we see the game differently, man. We see the game differently. But nah, I wouldn't be shocked if Phoenix ran it back, but I'd be pleasantly surprised if that makes sense. I can't believe the Lakers are trash. I watched that overtime a couple hours ago against the Rockets, and it was just disgusting. It was hard to watch basketball. I'm not a Lakers fan. I like Kobe, but I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm for sure not a Westbrook fan. And Anthony Davis, he's my favorite player on that team after Carmelo, and he's not playing, right? So it's like I had nothing to root for the Lakers, but watching them be trash is disgusting. It, it made me nauseous, dog. It was so hard to watch, man. LeBron's Lakers need help. How you gonna give the man more help? What is help now? Does help mean trading Russ for Dame? Like, what is help? We got street clothes that's playing one out of every 3 games. We got Westbrook who's struggling to make layup. I watched him blow a layup in overtime. He also blew a layup against the Clippers a week or two ago, and nobody noticed that he blew the layup apparently, except for me. I was like, yo, like, so LeBron has stepped out of bounds, and they were like disputing the call. It was like a 20-minute review session. They were looking over the call. LeBron stepped out of bounds. They called it as stepping out of bounds, if I remember correctly. The only reason LeBron was in that predicament is because Westbrook blew a layup. No one talks about it, but like that game was hard to watch. Man. It was a disgusting performance earlier tonight when the Rockets dropped 19 points in overtime. Overtime. They can't make this up, man. How do you lose to the worst team in the league? AD's always damaged. Street clothes. Anthony Davis. I know all of them, bro. Trust me. Give the GM Zion and Dame. Yeah, I'm surprised LeBron wanted Russ. Yo, to be honest with you, I was happy. Because I knew that team, I thought they would make a finals, but I knew that team would be dysfunctional in the regular season. Never did I ever guess it would be this bad. So when he was trading for Russ, I'm like, I, I can't see a world where they win a finals with that build because they don't work together. You have three players who are at most average from the 3 point line. You have three players that are inconsistent free throw shooters. You have two players that only play defense at exceptional levels when they feel like it's necessary, which is LeBron, and Russ really can't even play defense well. So that's a problem. You have a turnover prone point guard, another ball dominant guard who's justified in LeBron. Like there's so many different angles I could attack that team from. I was telling all of my family, like, yo, this is gonna fall apart. I just didn't think it was gonna fall apart in the middle of March. I thought it was gonna fall apart in May. I thought it was gonna fall apart. Like we were gonna see cracks in May, but this is terrible, man. Disgusting. I can't believe it's gotten this bad that quick. I can't believe it, man. Rob Palinka. All right, guys, we're one of the worst shooting teams in the league. But let's add. We should probably add shooters like like Buddy Hield, or stars who can knock down shots, play 3 and D. And then LeBron's talking about I want the complete opposite in Westbrook, bro. It's disgusting. I'm trying to explain to my cousin like we were talking because he loves Westbrook. He's an OKC fan, and they just don't process Russ's flaws. And so I'm trying to tell him like, bro, the reason you're failing, because he's a Westbrook and a LeBron fan. So I'm like, the reason your team is failing, besides OKC, is because Westbrook is still the same type of guy he was in OKC. Carmelo's not the same guy he was in OKC. He's not the same guy, obviously, he was in New York. This Portland Carmelo fits better than most players on that Laker team, which is crazy to me because he's still just a shooter who can't play defense. As much as I love Carmelo, but it's like you you set yourself up, and I'm like telling the same cousin like the reason Russ is walking into these post game conferences talking about I got benched and I don't really understand why, or like I wish I could have helped my teammates get over this overtime loss we had whatever he's 3-4 weeks ago, is because he still doesn't understand he has flaws that he can fix, but he chooses not to fix, if that makes sense. It's crazy to me. I can't stand Russ. I can't stand Russ all the time. I can't stand Russ. Yeah, Melo learned to be a role player. Exactly, man. Exactly. Folks tried to make the next big three. I thought it was. I really thought that team was gonna meet, hopefully, the Nets on the East Side. And it just because I felt like the narrative was beautiful. I mean, think about it. KD's playing LeBron, but KD's also playing Westbrook, but LeBron's also playing Kyrie, and Russ is always and also at the start of the season, obviously, would have ended up playing Harden. Like it was lining up so well. It was lining up so well, and y'all got me going on rants, man. Y'all got me talking like I'm Skip Bayless. Like y'all got me going on all night about the Lakers. That's sick. About Los Angeles. It's sick. I can't believe it. The Nets are the 8 seed and the Lakers are fighting to be the 9 seed. Uh, Losing to the Rockets, bro. Losing to the Rockets. It's not even fun to watch the Lakers play. It's trash. I haven't even been looking at if I got the link levels. That's weird. I should have been paying more attention. Because the only unit that's one link away from being level 10 is Vegito Blue. And he won't give. Dog, Vegito Blue, he's been on my link level list for about a year. Like on and off, he's been getting link leveled for about a year. Bro, he won't give me that last link. I'm gonna punch him in his blue hair, pissing me off. Who do I have coming out the east? This is where it gets complicated. I don't like Ben Simmons. Like before that Philly series, I liked Ben Simmons, and then it was like becoming apparent that Ben Simmons didn't want the ball, and I'm not really big on players that aren't mentally. I don't know, like you gotta be willing to win by any means when you play at that level. That's kind of how I look at the game as a fan. Before that final breakdown in that game 7, I had already bought out on Ben Simmons. He proceeds to do what he did with the free throw thing and whatnot. They turn on him, so he turns on them. Then he comes to Brooklyn. Mind you, as much as I hated James Harden, I thought the Nets, when they're healthy, was a lock to win one finals. I couldn't see a world where the three of them healthy can't win a finals. I couldn't see it happening. We traded Harden. I don't want to say we. I'm really when I say we, I'm really talking KD and Kyrie. Like I said, my two favorite players. We traded Harden. They obviously greenlighted it because Harden didn't want to be there anymore. And Ben Simmons has yet to play. What am I supposed to do with this information? Like, what am I supposed to do? When the Nets are negative, they're even now. But yesterday, when I went into that Hornets game, they were negative, bro. So it's like, what do I do with this information? Ben Simmons is still not played. So what's gonna convince him to start? Like, it's past time, right? The Lakers should probably trade LeBron. I've heard that theory the past 2 3 weeks. I'm not really too big on it because we're not talking about a normal old player. We're talking about LeBron. But I guess, hey Hitman, what's up, man? I'm glad I could catch another one of your streams, bro. We're over here talking about basketball, and I'm over here auto link leveling, talking about LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Klay Thompson. Like, we're just talking, man. Bucks, Heat, and the 76ers. Ben Simmons is scared to do a layup part-time Kyrie. You didn't say anything incorrect. But for the East, let me give you my final predictions. I still have a lot of stock in the Nets. Like, I know it sounds crazy. I think KD and Kyrie are really that nice. Like, I do. I fully believe KD and Kyrie can make it. Kyrie being part time is a problem, but I think KD and Kyrie, if Kyrie were to get the mandate lifted, would be able to win against any team out east. I think they're really like that. However, the Nets are in a stupid spot because without KD and Kyrie, they're a stupid team. That's why they lost 11 straight because Nash can't coach without KD. Who do I have coming out the East? The Bucks. The Bucks would run it back if New York isn't or Brooklyn isn't there, they would run it back. It's, Boston is doing nice. They're not beating the Bucks. The Heat are nice. They're not beating the Bucks. The Sixers are real nice. I've been waiting, dog. I've been waiting about 4 years to see Embiid play Giannis in a conference finals. Because remember, we were a jump shot away in that game 7 when Kawhi made the buzzer beater. I will never forget that memory. But when Kawhi made the buzzer beater, we almost saw Embiid play Giannis. Last year, if Ben Simmons hadn't fallen apart, we would have seen Embiid play Giannis. Like, I've been waiting for this. So it's about that time. I wouldn't be mad if they played each other, but I would be mad if Harden made a finals because I don't like James Harden. I can't stand James. I can't stand James. I can't stand his ass. But yeah, so that my pick to come out. I don't have 3 or 4 or 5 picks like I do out west. I just think it will be the Bucks. However, if the Nets are healthy, I'm still putting my $20 on the Nets. I really, I just believe in KD like that. Look at the hell they had to give Kevin Durant just to beat the man without KD and a half-hearted, half-legged Harden, like, and a bricks Joe Harris. Joe Harris is, bro. Joe Harris, man, I wish him the best. He seems like a good person. Joe Harris cannot make a shot in the playoffs. I've seen him do it multiple different postseasons. Joe Harris, he be choking in the playoffs. He be Paul George in it, and I love Paul George, but he be Paul George in it bad. So I'm not really like, I don't know. It just takes a lot to knock out the KDs, the LeBrons, that type, the Kobe's. Like you gotta really give it your all. Like you gotta be a super team sometimes to knock out these type of players in their prime. I think only the Bucks could clear, and it would be a 7 game series. I think only the Bucks could clear the Nets if everybody on that team, the Nets team, is healthy. I know that's a big if. Let me dream, all right? Let me dream. That's just how I look at the game. When it bounced in, James Harden, ref gives him 2 shots. That's why Harden's worse in the playoffs. He's not trash in the playoffs unless it's like a closeout game. Like Harden's really bad in elimination games. Not specifically playoff games, but games where it's like win or go home. Harden is terrible in those. Why? Because his dependency for referees shows its head. He's so annoying. Yeah, and even then, the Nets only lost because KD's toe was on the line. Man, I was watching that play. So I was watching that play, and like somebody near me had, I was watching on my phone, and dude spoiled it because he was looking at another screen. He spoiled the play for me. To this day, I really wish the worst. Like I miss. I hope he wakes up every morning and like stubs his toe on the bed type vibes. Like I hope I hope he like puts his food in the oven and like burns his hand taking it out the oven like every time. Like I really don't like that guy because he ruined that experience for me. I was watching it blind and KD hadn't shot it yet. And then he told me, oh, he just made a crazy jumper. He told me directly, KD just made a crazy jumper, knowing I was watching it and I was behind. So he purposefully ruined the experience for me. I wish him the worst. I wish him the worst. I hope every time he pulls out his wallet, he drops 2 quarters and like has to pick them up off the ground. Like I wish him the worst. I hope every time he puts his right sock on, there's a hole in it. I can't stand that guy to this day. I don't even know him like that. I don't even see him anymore. I just don't like him. I was so upset, man. My favorite player making what would have been the most important shot of his career, and he just spoiled it for me. Like that's like getting to the apex of a movie in the theater, and then somebody yells out, "Iron Man's about to die!" Like, come on, dog. Like, what'd you get out of that? You shouldn't make it out the movie theater if you do something like that. I can't stand him. Every time he puts on his socks, he steps in water. Yes, bro. That type of vibe. That's my Black Air Force energy tonight, man. That's how I'm feeling right now. Y'all got me rethinking how angry I was that he spoiled that for me. I was so upset. But yeah, when I so the KD foot on the line thing, I mean, I know it's like the thing, like if his foot was a size smaller, I was really just the fact that he made it is it's just crazy. I'm not mad that his foot was on the line because the shot you're not supposed to be able to make that even as an NBA player. He played 48 minutes that game. You're not supposed to make that. So I was just proud of him. He failed. Like I'm real big on if you're playing and you're healthy, a failure is a failure. Like there's always context. I never exclude context. But if you fail, you fail. So like, I was like, damn, he let me down. Period. KD went 0 for 5 in overtime or whatever. Like, he let me down. So I wasn't really mad about the foot on the line thing. But you see how much it takes to take KD down? Like, Venue, you're right. Like, it took that much to take KD down. He basically crippled himself by putting his foot on the line. Because, Lord, no, bro, I'm telling you, if he had played the Hawks by himself, I don't give a damn what anybody tells me. He's taking that team down. KD would have went to another finals, and he could have done it full and hell well by himself. So that's the why it bothered me that he played like that in OT, because he could have went all the way if he had just made a couple more shots. But how am I asking him to make a couple more shots when 2 games before that I watched him make every single shot he could have made in that game 5, which is my favorite NBA game ever. So it is what it is. Honestly, I thought it was a 3. Man, he told me it was a 2 before it happened. That's why I was so mad. Like, he spoiled the whole thing. I guess the other people, like the screen he was looking at, must have been like 45 seconds ahead or something, a minute ahead maybe. Spoiled the whole thing for me, man. Feel like he got hoed. Oh no, he definitely got hoed. Cause this is why I hate sports, like professional sports referees. If that was a normal play, they would have just said it was a 3 because they don't want to look back at the footage. But you have to look at the footage again. You can't leave that to being called on the court when it's such a massive game. So like they were looking at it so hard they had to say his foot was on the line. But bro, a normal play, like if that's the middle of the third quarter, bro, they're not calling that to see how close it was. They're not. They're not. But it's such a sports, right? Like it's just gonna happen. He definitely got hold though. He just gassed out. Yeah, he was exhausted. He's not like LeBron. As much as like I said, I'm not a Bron fan. Like Bron, his reserves are ungodly. So it's like KD is lanky and weirdly built as he is, does not have that reserve in his tank. I didn't even know KD had that much in his tank. I've never seen KD play like that before. It is what it is, man. I enjoyed that series though. It all can't go well. I do feel like Giannis hurt Kyrie, and nobody talks about it. You know, go back and rewatch it and ask yourself why was Giannis standing in the restricted area when a man that's a foot shorter than him was reaching? He was in the air trying to get a rebound. Why was Giannis in the restricted area? And somehow Kyrie just lands on his foot. You know, people don't talk about it enough. But it is what it is, man. For real, it is. So I ain't no point in bitching about it from my perspective. I was just happy for KD. Like that, they turned on him real quick because you know they don't like KD. But people were giving him his respect for those couple of weeks, and then they shut it down. Once Giannis won that ring, and they were like, okay, good, we could go back to hating that man. They were quick to hop back on the cupcake bandwagon. But it's such a sports, right? Such a sport. Such a sport. A hell of a series. Nah, word, man. Word. But I guess I don't really have anything else to do for the night. We just talked sports for like what must be 40 minutes. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I do like talking basketball. Like family members tell me you need to do sports podcasts. But I told them like, nah, I love Dokkan too much. I love this community too much. But I love talking sports with you guys. Hopefully we do it more often in the future. Appreciate you guys stopping by this stream. I easily ate Trunks. I did Battlefield. I really didn't get that much done, did I? I guess I link leveled a little bit. But my power level, I might as well end out on my power level. Lower than I wanted. I wanted it to be above 500k, but we'll get it done over the next couple of hours. At least I will. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, man. Hitman. KD would have run the Suns over. Uh, This is my final topic, and then if he ran into the Suns in that finals, mind you, the Suns only made it because Kawhi was hurt. Like that needs to be an understanding. Also, I don't think KD would have been able to beat them by himself the way Giannis did, because what Giannis did was absurd. However, I wouldn't be surprised. Like if Giannis can do it, KD has a shot, right? But the way Giannis was dominating them in the paint, and even then, game six when he got over his free throw issues and he made what 16 free throws, like that's not supposed to happen with any player. You're not supposed to get over your biggest flaw in the span of one game. So it's incredible that Giannis did that. I don't want to say any other player would be able to just do what Giannis did, but it is crazy to think about like how insane last year's playoffs were. Can't wait to see this year's playoffs. Hopefully, certain teams get their together. But remains to be seen. Isn't it ironic that to see Isn't it ironic to see Westbrook complaining in the media about being called Westbrick, even though he was on the cupcake KD train? Dog, I said this not even 3 hours. No, well, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I said this 4 hours ago to a family member. I was like, bro, do you not realize how hypocritical this is? He said, wow, I didn't even think of it like that. I'm like, bro, you don't see what I'm seeing. You don't hear what I'm hearing. I'm like, this is an anecdote of Russ. Like this is who he is. This is a small example of my issues with Russ. He doesn't even see how he's being treated the way KD was being treated. Like, bro, the cupcake, the Westbrook, the name calling and stuff like that. That's all KD went through when he joined that new team. Like, well, for different reasons, but the premise remains that my base remains the same. You got to be able to put up with it, bro. Like you wanted to get traded to LA, you need to come with what comes with that. You need to understand that. Like it, Russ can't understand. It won't sink into his skull, bro. It's hilarious to me. But yeah, I thought I was the only person that thought of it like that. So it's good to know I'm not tripping. I told my cousin the exact same thing, man. Hitman Sports. Maybe one day, shoot, maybe. But for now, we gonna stick to Dokkan, man. Hope you guys have a good night. Hitman is out.